Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here, and this is your look ahead updated on Sunday, the 3rd of May. Thanks again for watching. Just a quickie for you today. Wanted to just run through some of the discrepancies the models are showing over the coming 10 days. So it looks like we're going into a tricky period of forecasting. But the CFS settling down on what it sees at the beginning to the end of the month. More on that in just a mo. This was a scene out of our window here in West Wales this morning. Very grey once again. You see the cloud there settling over the hills. And I know for many of you that was how the day started. But it has improved as the day has gone on. And it looks as if Bank Holiday Monday is going to be a pleasant one for all of us. And it's probably one to be making the most of, because things do look like they become more unsettled again as we head through the week. Now, it's towards the end of the week that we're watching carefully just now. These are the various different models for Friday. We've got the Canadian here, we've got the GFS, ECMWF and the UK Met. All of them showing complex area of low pressure out towards the west of the country. This weak ridge trying to hold on towards the southeast and towards the northwest of the UK as well. So pressure remaining quite high across the country, trying to bring in drier conditions through Thursday into Friday. And then into the weekend, Saturday looking like this. Look, the Canadian wanting still to have the ridge down across the east of the country, but fronts out towards the west, bringing some outbreaks of rain. The GFS goes for a real deep low swinging through Ireland as these cold northerlies get into the back of that system. ECMWF, well, that has an area of low pressure across the south of the country, and the UK Met has high pressure off towards the east. So basically, it's a case of take your pick. Now for Sunday, starting to come back into line again. Look, all of them see the idea of this ridge building in from the south. ECMWF certainly making more of it. And the ECMWF is the more bullish in terms of the area of high pressure again, heading into the following week. But both the Canadian and the GFS want to bring back in a southwesterly flow. Now, ordinarily, you would say if the ECMWF is going for this, then actually that's the one to follow. But it's not been the best of models recently. And I can see where the Canadian and also where the GFS are going with this idea of the southwesterly trying to break back in. Then by Tuesday the 12th, look, the Canadian and the GFS both still stay with the southwesterlies. Both of them getting cold air coming into the back of this low, which is helping to keep it pretty deep and keep unsettled conditions across the country. But the ECMWF, look, keeps the low out towards the west, keeps the idea of this ridge being in play. And it does that for Wednesday the 13th as well, although it does compromise in a way, trying to bring low pressure into northern Scotland by them. But look, you still see this ridge off towards the south, whereas both the Canadian and also the GFS far more unsettled. The GFS keeps going back into this cold northwesterly pattern. Now I have to say that, like I said, ordinarily you'd go with the ECMWF on this idea, but the way the Canadian and the GFS are going on it, the idea of those southwesterlies getting back in, of it not being high pressure all the way, as shown by the ECMWF, I think is one that we lean into just at the moment. But that doesn't mean that high pressure isn't going to be building into the middle part of May. This is the CFS Week 1 forecast. Low than normal heights look up towards the north of the country. Week 2 looking like this from the 10th to the 16th. So this is into the period we've just been looking at. And look, we get a ridge down to the south, trough out in the Atlantic. We get this southwesterly flow pumping up the heights across more southern parts of the country. So the idea of high pressure building is there and is into week 3. This is the 17th to the 23rd of May. Look, higher than normal heights southwest and northeast, trough up towards the northwest, trough off here down towards the southeast as well. And the resulting flow in between the two is an area of higher pressure going through the middle of the month. Now, I don't think this is going to be an anticyclone smack over the top of us, bringing gloriously warm, sunny conditions. What I think this is going to be is just a tendency towards drier conditions. Some warmer weather in the south, but still staying pretty darn cool across more northern and eastern parts of the country. And then for week 4, CFS again is pulling off that high towards the north. Lowest pressure off towards the south encourages more of an easterly flow in across the country, perhaps turning more unsettled later on in the week from the south with periods of rain coming in, but drier again through more central and northern parts. So the story stays similar to the one that we've had the last few days. The idea of higher pressure trying to get in the middle to later stages of the month, but before that as having to put up with a bit of a hit and miss start to May. But like I say, confidence really low in it. Do expect the forecast to change once again. Okay, I'll leave you with that for now. Don't forget, if you need a fast forecast, then you can check that out at weatherweb.net. You can subscribe to us so you get notification of when these videos are updated. Just click on subscribe at YouTube and we'll send you those notifications for you through. But for now, whatever you're doing, thanks again for watching. Keep the sun shining and bye for now.